Hello and welcome back to Blood Bowl 2, and we're obviously with our vampire team here, and we're up against the NURGLE team. Now, this is going to be a bit of a tough one for me personally. Oh dear. Okay, I'm actually not entirely sure what we should do. Shall we keep the ball or shall we try to attack? I think we'll probably... we'll receive the ball. Okay, we'll receive the ball. We'll see how it goes with that. That's the thing, I don't know. I don't really like to do a huge amount of research when it comes to playing a new team, because I kind of feel like that ruins the experience a little bit, because I kind of like to do things fresh with you at the same time, because I feel like that makes it so much more... well, interesting to begin with, obviously, as well, because I do know the basics. Obviously, I know the basics. I've taken a NURGLE team to relatively high team value. I don't know how much that really makes any difference or how much that really matters, but my NURGLE team was 2600, which is pretty okay. I don't think it's too bad. Anyway, let's actually just have a look real quick here. Okay, yeah, we got some NURGLE warriors here. We know how stompy they can get. So let's actually try and eliminate this guy. Oh, nice. We got defender down. That is so nice. Okay, let's do this. Yeah, I am hoping for the ever-elusive elimination. I'm hoping for some kind of casualty, please. Yeah, it seems like I'm getting pretty unlucky in that regard, but that's okay, because we're still murdering. That's all that matters. Oh yeah, foul appearance is also a thing that we're going to have to deal with too. Foul appearance, if you don't know, is this. Basically, we need to roll a 2 or above, otherwise we are not going to be able to attack. So yeah, that's basically what foul appearance is. I received a comment on the previous video where basically it was saying that there are people that are not so familiar with the game, and so I'm going to try to explain some of the more basic abilities, and then we'll, you know, we'll see how we go. Hopefully we'll do relatively nicely here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to move here. Now, bear in mind that rotters, they are basically thralls with 1 less movement allowance, but 1 more armor value. However, they do have a higher chance of taking casualties, as far as I'm aware, or should we say, of taking injuries. As you can see, because of decay. When this player suffers a casualty result, roll twice on the casualty table and apply both results. The player will only ever miss 1 future match as a result of his injuries, even if he suffers 2 results with this effect. A successful regeneration roll will heal both results. Unfortunately, they don't have regeneration for them, so yes, bit of an issue for them, isn't it? Anyway, we're just going to go and pick this up, and my Bloodlust rolls were actually really good on this turn, and we actually picked up the ball. Look at that! We actually picked it up! Fantastic. Alright, there we go. A rather successful first turn, but obviously that doesn't mean anything. That doesn't mean anything at all. I probably should have tried to mark the Pestigore, if I'm honest. The Pestigore is going to be the hardest thing for us to deal with here, because it has horns, and that is another ability that basically makes it much more powerful when it uses the Blitz action. And here it comes. Yeah, as you can see, it's actually using the Blitz action right now. So, there we go. Unlucky. Unlucky for him that he didn't get anything. So that's wonderful. I'm really pleased about that, actually. And he's going to get defender down, so he's going to be able to do something to me. You better not... oh, okay, well... that's okay. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not going to use the apothecary here. That doesn't make any difference. I do have some spare thralls, obviously. That was the whole reason why I spent that extra money to do that, instead of getting extra vampires or extra rerolls as well. It makes sense. In my opinion, at least. I think it makes sense. Because if I have additional thralls, it just makes it so much easier for us to sustain those additional casualties if they even come in, because obviously, I mean, it's still pretty difficult to actually inflict an injury on a thrall if you don't have any special abilities, and these guys don't have any special things whatsoever. They've just got the standard stuff, you know, the standard, you know, 4 strength stompy guy, and that's pretty much it. Okay, I got Bloodlust right here. Don't think I'm gonna actually reroll this. So we're gonna have to. Can I bite this guy? Or okay, he's gonna bite him after this, I assume. Okay, yeah, I'm. I apparently can't. No, I apparently can't do anything. Wait a minute. Oh no, I can actually still do this, but then he's gonna get sent off. Is that true? Okay, we're gonna have to bite teammate then. That's really unfortunate. But that's the thing. I want to keep the rerolls. I really, really badly want to keep the rerolls, and this is the main problem, obviously, with the vampires. This guy's stunned as well, which is obviously a bit of an issue too. But as I say, we're gonna have to do things like this, and we're gonna have to make certain sacrifices to make these kinds of plays work. Let's just try and see if I can do something here. I might be able to do something pretty cool here. But we can move this guy into our other vampire. Oh, foul appearance. Are you serious? I'm going to re-roll that. There we go. Nice. Okay, yes. We knocked him down. Hopefully we'll get a nice... no, we didn't get anything cool. Yeah, not going to be able to do anything here against these guys, that's for sure. Certainly not against those either. And I have no one else. Look at that. I have no one else at all. It's so sad. Alright, yeah, so now this is the problem with fighting NURGLE as a vampire team or as an ogre team. You're going to be dealing with foul appearance as well as your inherent problem, which in my case obviously is bloodlust, and in the ogre's case it's bonehead, you know, and they both have to roll 2 or above. So that's obviously a big issue. You know what I really, really want right now? I really, really want block. I want block on my thralls super badly. Obviously, as I said to you in the previous episode, I already have kind of a good idea. I did do a little bit of research about what kind of skills I should get, but no matter what, I always feel like block is a really, really good addition to pretty much any character, just because it allows you to completely negate the both down result. And that has a huge impact, in my opinion at least, because that basically means that you can use both down as an additional defender down, you see? Because if the enemy doesn't have block, then it makes it so much easier for you to make things work. Alright, so this is going to be a bit of a problem here, as you can see. Alright, let's see here. I can actually dodge. Should I do something really, really risky? I'm going to do something very, very risky here, and certainly something that you would never, ever want to do if you were a sane person, okay? If you are a sane person, do not do these maneuvers, because it is very ill-advised, let's just say that. Okay, so first of all, what I want to do... I can't do anything. I can't do anything. Okay, so we are going to throw this a 17%. Ouch. Okay, this might work. Okay. Yeah, let's see how this goes. What do you bet? Is this still gonna work? This is still bad. This is still bad. Okay, how are we gonna do it? Well, we could go that way. No, that's even worse. Yeah. I'm in a bad situation right now. Let's do it. Oh, really? He bloodlusted? Are you serious? Oh, come on. That was really bad. Alright, let's see what we can do here. A 17% chance. He did it, but he failed to catch? He actually managed to throw it properly, but the failure was the catcher. Are you serious? Oh, I mean, it was inaccurate. Well, obviously, as you can see right here, his pass was actually inaccurate, but he failed to catch it, as you could see. That actually was the reason why we failed that. This guy's not going to pick it up. Oh, he picked it. Are you joking right now that this guy actually managed to pick it up? Oh, well, yeah. That's my classic catchphrase, by the way. That is my classic catchphrase. Every single time the AI manages to do something inherently supernatural when it comes to a 3 agility individual being able to pick up the ball first time, because let me just tell you, my own pestigores, they had some very big issues actually, you know, handling the ball, but for some reason these guys are having a whale of a time and are absolutely perfectly fine. But that was a pretty fun idea, you know? I feel like that was a fun idea, and we got ourselves a little bit out of the sticky situation that we were in as well. Because apart from, what could I have done in that situation otherwise? The only thing I could have done was just dodge away and just, try to keep my vampire safe as possible. But the problem with doing that with so many NURGLE warriors on the field, there's 4 of them. There's 4 of them. It's very difficult to actually keep your forces away from these 4-strength stompy guys, because we are not out-strengthening them this time. There's Delicious, he's getting hurt now. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Yeah, well, that doesn't matter. I'm not going to use the apothecary on this. He's injured, but it doesn't do anything. This guy's earning some points on us, which I gotta say I'm not a big fan of. Okay, so let's just get all these guys up. They're all gonna mark the enemies that they're close to, which obviously is perfect. You know what I really wish? I really wish there was a get up all button. You know what I mean? So I don't have to do it all individually, but I suppose sometimes you may not want to press that button, just in case. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm actually thinking that we're going to mark this guy right here. So I'm just going to move this thrall over here. And we are going to probably blitz this guy. Okay, let's try it. You better not do Bloodlust. That's all I'm saying. You better not have any problems with Bloodlust, sir. Okay, that's really unfortunate. I'm gonna re-roll this. That's perfect. By the way, that's a really bad re-roll, and you should never do that, okay? Don't do the re-rolls like I'm doing. These are really bad re-rolls. Okay, thankfully he managed to do that. He failed to pick it up, and now it went off the field. Well, isn't that wonderful? And it went all the way back there. Yeah, you know, I don't even, I don't even. That's it. That's all I got. That's all I got for you. Yep, that's all I got. So unlucky. Is he gonna pick that up? Of course he's gonna pick that up. Isn't that hilarious? A literal rotter being able to pick this up. I mean, obviously, he's got 3 agility as well. He needs to roll a 3 or above, and of course he rolls a 6. Of course he rolls a 6. What else is he gonna roll, right? Ah, my. I have a bad feeling about this game, to be honest. I feel like I'm probably going to end up losing this one. Because it feels to me like everything is stacked in their favor super, super hard. Which is quite funny, really, because I personally feel like they really don't have that much of an advantage at all. Obviously, we have a lot of things stacked against us. For example, the fact that every single one of their players can basically act whenever they want. They don't have any mechanic like Bloodlust, for example, so it's very, very simple for them to actually do things. Okay, 67% chance to dodge. Not a big fan of that. Right, I guess what I'm actually going to do is we're just going to attack this thing. Okay, please casualty, please casualty. Come on now. Injury, injury, injury. Nope. Yeah, for some reason I get always very unlucky in that regard. Okay, Bloodlust, please don't fail me now. Okay, thankfully he didn't fail me now, and we are now able to blitz this guy. Please kill him. Okay, we got a both down. I am not going to do both down, but I will push him over here into this other vampire. There we go, that's perfect. Okay, now let's do this. What? Why do I only have 1? Why do I only have 1 die? Okay, well that's annoying. Alright, well, it doesn't matter so much, I suppose. Does it? Yeah, it kind of does, actually. It kind of does. Alright, let's get this guy. Get him up as well. Can I dodge away from that? That's a 67%, but I really badly want to make it so that he can't dodge away from me. I'm gonna try it. It actually worked. Okay, whew. Okay, so this is gonna be a little bit easier for us now because he has much less chance of getting away from us, even if he does reroll. Because it's more than likely that if he wants to get away from us right here, he's going to try to dodge away, and that means that he's going to run through multiple tackle zones, and that's kind of what I was wanting to avoid. Because generally, if you don't know this, if you're a beginner to Blood Bowl, then every single player has an area of tackle around them. And it's obviously a one square around them in a circle. 360 degrees, and if a person runs through that particular area, they then have the chance to trip them up. So anyone that runs through a tackle zone obviously has to roll a dodge, and if they have higher agility, they have obviously have a much higher chance of that happening. As you can see, look at this guy, he had to roll a 3 or above to be able to dodge, and as you can see, both of my vampires completely and utterly failed to stop him. Which makes me very sad indeed. Yes, it does make me extremely sad in actual fact, and I'm just now, I'm spinning in my grave, you know, or my coffin, or my sarcophagus, or whatever it actually is that these vampires sleep in. Probably a coffin. Do they have a coffin on the side here? I don't see any coffins. Well, that's kind of a bit weird. Anyway, yeah, so that's the reason. That's the reason why I actually put that thrall there, but unfortunately the thrall got himself eliminated for some reason, because obviously one of the rotters thought it would be a good idea to actually do damage to us right there. Okay, so let's see here. That's a 50% chance to dodge. What about this? That's a 50% chance. Why is that a 50% chance? Why is that a 50% chance? That makes no sense. 67%? No, that's also not going to be going very well. Huh. Something tells me this guy's going to score. How far away actually is he, by the way? He is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, he's going to go for it easily. And he'll easily make it, probably. Okay, a Bloodlust is going to fail me here. I'm just going to attack this guy. Yeah, I kind of gave up. I'm sorry. I kind of gave up this turn. There's nothing I could have done, because here's the thing. 50% chance to try to get these two to blitz this guy with a 1 die block. These fellows could try to do 3 dodges. 3 dodges through 3 different tackle zones. That's just... Oh, what? Why is he doing a go for it roll? He's literally failing himself right now. That is hilarious. Please fail it again. If you fail it again, I will buy you a drink. Nope. Okay, he didn't want a free drink then. Okay, well, that's great. I was really hoping, actually. I was really hoping that he would fail that so hard. Okay. Yeah, none of the rest of these guys are actually going to fail whatsoever. And, yeah, we're basically done. They're going to score here. The only thing I can do next turn, or should we say next time that we actually... Whoa, he literally killed one of us. Did he? No, wait. No, I killed one of him. He lost his NURGLE warrior. Oh, no, he regenerated. Oh, never mind. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I was literally thinking to myself, wow, how lucky can I get? And then that happens, where he literally regenerates. And I thought to myself, that is so amazingly lucky. I'm so lucky right now. That is great. And then, nope. Nope. Not lucky at all, because he literally just regenerated super easily. And now I'm, yeah, great. Now I have to deal with the same amount of NURGLE warriors. Yeah, funnily enough, I don't think Lofty Ambitions actually gained any skill points from that whatsoever. Oh, maybe he did. He's got 2. He's got two skill points, so maybe he did. I don't know. Maybe he did. Well, if he does, if he did, then that's good. You know, that is actually something that is relatively useful. Yeah. Okay. So we've got one shot here, basically, which is to do this. Okay, Bloodlust was a success. Please, 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 please. Yes, the go for it roll was successful. Yes. Okay, here we go. We're not going to be able to score. But maybe we can maybe we can just, like, you know, prevent the enemy from doing something with the ball. I can pick it up. A 50% chance to pick it up. Is it actually worth me picking it up, though? That's the question. I've only got 2 vampires on the field, because one of them was sent off, obviously, for failing to do the Bloodlust. I'll try and pick it up. He failed to pick it up. Of course you failed to pick it up. Don't worry about it, Steve, or whoever you are. Which one is it? It's Steve. Yeah, okay. I have no idea why I knew that particular vampire was Steve, but yeah, there you go. He did manage to fail to pick it up, which is very sad. Oh well, never mind. Yeah. Oh, are you gonna Oh yeah, he's gonna KO him. Alright, yeah, well, I mean, that happens. That happens. I'm still not gonna use an apothecary. I'm saving that for a very, very special occasion. You know, for when someone either sustains a serious injury that causes them to miss the next game, or is a lasting injury, or I'm gonna obviously use it on a death or something. This guy's gonna fail to pick up the ball, which is obviously fantastic. Well, or not, because he's just gonna re-roll it and then roll a 6. Yes. How infuriating. That is so infuriating, is it not? Well, thankfully, we don't really need to worry about it too much, because this is the end of his turn, and, well, maybe we can... I'm just gonna go bashy now. My mode has turned into bashy mode. That's what we're doing. So instead of trying to score mode, we're just gonna go bash, bash, bash all over the place, and we'll try to do maximum damage. Let's see, what can I do here? Well, we'll just try and kill a rotter. Oh, of course you're going to fail to do the bloodlust. Well, it's the end of the turn. I mean, end of the half, so I'm just going to send my vampire off here. Oh, please, 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 kill him. Yes, there's a nice KO. Okay, perfect. That's what we want. I mean, we don't want KOs. We actually want injuries so that my players can level up, but that is still decent-ish. Let's try and kill the ball carrier. Of course, you've got bloodlust as well. Are you joking? Is he serious? Choose a teammate that you wish to bite. Well, this one. Yes. Very sad. Okay, Mr. Mystery. Can I actually attack this guy now? Oh, I can. Oh, that's cool. Alright, wait a minute. I'm still learning how the vampires work, by the way. I'm still learning how their bloodlust mechanics work and everything. And, okay. Do I need to do anything else, actually, after that? No, it doesn't seem like it. Alright, well, yeah, that's the end of my turn, and then this guy is certainly not going to be making any turns for him, because there's not much for him to do. Well, he got attacker down. That's actually incredible. He got attacker down on the last roll of his turn there. And that means halftime. There you go. That means halftime. Absolutely perfect. Okay, so we got one injured. One of us did actually manage to get up, but that's absolutely fine. Oh, of course, the one guy that was knocked out on his team is getting up. Of course. Yeah, anyway, we do have a bunch of people that can replace the ones that we lost. So that's exactly the reason why I wanted to do that, so that my vampires always have someone to snack on if they want. Otherwise, what we're going to do is we're probably going to do something like this. I obviously didn't manage to score or anything like that. I actually, you know what? I'm going to say it right now. I probably believe that this game is going to result in a 0-0. I think it's going to be 0-0. There's not going to be anything happening here. Rearrange your team setup as you like. Oh, okay. Do I want to do that? Not particularly, actually. I'm not... I have no idea. I'm not a... I don't really know how to really set up the vampires, but I guess we'll just put them a little bit closer. We might as well, you know. I mean, the ball is over there. We might as well try to go for it, right? Anyway, I am going to try to be a little bit bashier in this particular half. I feel like that may make a bit more of a difference, because if we can actually bash our way through these guys and actually get over to the ball and pick it up, then maybe that's going to be cool. I mean, obviously, I could just run, you know, that's another option, but the problem with the vampires, once again, is that they are going to have to feed if they fail the bloodlust roll. And so that means that a thrall has to be nearby unless the vampire wants to get sent off. So that's the reason why playing very, very cohesively as a team is extremely important. And then, of course, that guy manages to pick up the ball. Yes. Yeah, okay, you're going for the defender stumbles here. You better not do the thing. Of course he did the thing, didn't he? Yeah, of course. Okay, he's gonna miss the next game. That's fine. I don't mind him missing the next game, as long as he's you know, not suffering any kind of stat penalty. That's perfectly acceptable. And yeah. That's great. Wow, they're actually getting a 2-die roll against a vampire. That's extremely rare. All right, well, there you go. They did. Okay, so let's see here. So if I go this way, that's absolutely ridiculous. I'm not going to do that. Okay, so if I go this way instead, no, that's not really going to do much. We could roll against this one. We can get our vampire around here, technically. Let's actually move this guy first. Because you never know. You never know. Maybe he's going to need it, you know? Maybe he's going to need a little bit of a snack when he gets over there. Wow, just about. Look at that. Just about rolling a 2 right there. Okay, so let's have a look. So we can obviously blitz here. And we can obviously do a little bit of damage here too. Oh, wow, this is really bad, actually. These are some really, really bad rolls. Actually surprised. Okay, yeah, let's just roll this. Okay, we can push this guy out of the way. Let's follow. And then we can maybe do some damage to this one. Yeah, we can. No, I don't want to do both down, even though I am so tempted, just because I literally am hungry for some casualties. That's basically what's going on here. Okay, well, I guess I'm going to blitz then. I guess I'm going to blitz from over in this direction. Bloodlust was okay. Cross your fingers. Yeah, there we go. We actually got something amazing. All right, I'm gonna stay here as well. I'm not gonna push the advance. We're just gonna then move over here, just so that I can move a bit closer to our opponent. And then, what do I want to do? Well, that's the question. I guess what I'll do is I can mark the rotter. I think I'll mark the rotter. That's probably going to be the thing that is going to be the most useful thing to do. But I was also considering going into a tackle zone to support our other thralls so that they wouldn't get picked on so hard by the NURGLE warriors. But it's okay. They're forming a very rudimentary cage right now, which is standard practice basically for a bashy team like the NURGLE here. I mean, they're not really. I mean, I guess they are bashy, but they're not full bashy. They do have the ability to carry the ball somewhat. Oh, that's actually perfect for me. All right, that's absolutely wonderful. Unfortunately, they did actually stun my guy, but that's good because it causes them to turn over the ball. Wonderful. All right, so my vampire can actually get straight in there. Actually, no, he can't. Well, that's somewhat sad, isn't it? Okay, so technically, well, yeah, the NURGLE warriors are really making things super uncomfortable for us. I guess the best thing for me to do is actually blitz this guy. Wait a minute. Can I kill this guy? No. Yeah, that's the problem here. I could technically blitz the Pestigore, which would probably be a little bit more valuable than anything else. But I'm going to roll a block here. Going to re-roll that. Thank you. Wow, that's such a waste of a reroll in my opinion, but I mean, just taking something down and making it, wow, look at that, we actually got a stun. Can you believe it? Can you believe we actually got a stun? Yeah, well, that's actually kind of useful in comparison to before, at least. Okay, so what do we have here? No, we got some pretty terrible outcomes most of the time. Okay, yeah, well, basically what we could do is we can go and kill the Pestigore, or we can try and kill this. I think this is probably better. Yeah, of course. Okay, there you go. We got him. We've got him into a relatively decent situation now, and we're gonna go here. Bloodlust, thankfully, not screwing me over right now. And now we got the 2-die block on this guy. And once again, wow, look at that. We're getting terrible, terrible luck. Really pretty awful, actually. That guy's just going to remain there to mark him. And now we can roll here against this. Nice. Good defender stumbles right here. This is perfect. Okay, now can I... Ooh, no, can't do anything against the NURGLE warrior still, unfortunately. But this is slightly better. Mostly because we are starting to form a bit of a containment around the ball carrier. Obviously, this doesn't mean much when the enemy has significant NURGLE NURGLE warrior presence in the center here, because those guys, they live for the they live for the bashiness. They love bashing, so obviously it's going to be pretty easy for them to get out of this. But oh no, that's so bad. Look at that. Okay, well, thankfully he wasn't really able to do much with it. But yeah, look at that. They're actually doing a really good job of escorting their ball carrier through, because all that's going to happen now is they're literally... Oh, look at that. We got another KO right there. Basically, what they're going to do is they're just going to go straight forward. Just straight forward, straight through the middle. Why are you only traveling one turn? One square? I mean, sorry, sir? Yes. Why are you only going one square? That has to be the weirdest thing that I've ever seen. I would have expected him to do so much more. Like, my forces are completely and utterly, well, shall we say, enmeshed. They are so enmeshed in this center area here. It's going to be extremely difficult for us to get out of this, yet he decided to only move one tile. That makes no sense whatsoever, but okay, sure. I mean, he wants to remain relatively safe where he is, and I completely understand that. However, he's not really safe, because I can literally just get straight on in to this area right now, and I can't blitz him. That's the main concern. I could do something else. Let's try and kill this guy. Yes. Okay, now we can get in here. Obviously, that's not really going to do much. Just bear that in mind. But we can move here if we want to. I think I'll probably move there. Let's try it. Yep, we were able to get away. Bear in mind that NURGLE warriors are not very fast. That's one thing that I actually remember very vividly from my NURGLE series, where I always remember, yeah, NURGLE warriors, they don't really have a huge amount of movement speed, and so they're super slow when it comes to basically any kind of, you know, action where they have to go somewhere. They're just very slow indeed. Okay, he's going to re-roll that. Oh yeah, of course you get super lucky on that as well. Okay, that's not too bad, actually. He's separating his NURGLE warriors from the others, which is pretty perfect for me, because that actually allows us to take advantage of their being, you know, in a singular area. One of my vampires is actually in a pretty decent position as well. We have Lord Barney here. Another KO, eh? Another KO. Okay, well, we've got 4 KOs right now. That's fine. That's still... I mean, it's not fine. Let's just say that. It's obviously not fine, but it's okay, you know. And of course, my guy gets stunned, not the other one. Alright. Okay, so that's actually opened up a bit of a hole here, but we still can't get through. However, what we could do is we could do something like this. That's a 50% chance to dodge, though, which is just terrible. Yeah. Alright. Best thing I can do right now... Why is that? It's because we're in so many tackle zones. Yeah, okay, so we're going to have to do this. I'm going to re-roll here. Yeah, okay. Sure. Push him out the way, and then we still can't do anything because I'm in so many tackle zones. Oh yeah, I love that, don't we? Alright, well... I guess I could just kill this. Or not, as the case may be either, but I'm just going to push him away, and then I'm just going to stay here. And we can maybe do something with these. Nope, we cannot. Okay, we can actually mark this guy, though, if we want to, which is probably going to be a decent idea. Yeah, this is, as I say, this is not looking good. They are creeping towards our line. I'm actually still surprised that they're not making bigger moves. Because I personally feel like they could have already scored relatively easily. As you can see, he's actually blitzing against us right there. I also have no ability really to blitz in these situations because my vampires are just entrenched in this entire center area. Okay, my vampire literally is getting stunned, which is very bad. Oh, no. Oh, okay, I was crossing my fingers right there, hoping that these guys would literally get super unlucky with that both down roll, or what was it? Both down? Yeah, I think it was both down or something. That would have been exceptional. But basically, that's what happens. You know, you live by the dice and you die by the dice. That's exactly what's going on here. You die by the dice. Get it, guy? You get it? Die? Yeah, right? Yeah. All right. Well, I have a bad feeling that I'm not going to be able to do much here. There's just too many opponents on the field that actually have 4 strength, and maybe that just comes down to the fact that maybe I should have gone for more vampires, you know, because we are inherently going to have a disadvantage against teams like this that have no disadvantage whatsoever when it comes to their actual rolls. They're always able to get the rolls that they want. Because, I mean, again, they have no big guy either. I don't know whether you've noticed that, but they have no big guy that can actually fail their rolls or anything like that, you know. So they are perfectly healthy in that regard. So that's also a bit of a problem for us. Because if they did have a big guy, it would make things so much easier for us, because we'd hopefully rely on them failing really, really massively. But yeah, obviously that's not happening right now. Okay, wait a minute. Ooh, I could actually do something pretty funny here. Wait a minute, can I? No, this is a blitz. Ah, yeah. That's not really going to work out too well. Or is it? No. Okay, we'll go for this. I'm just going to go bashy, basically. I'm just going to stay here. Nice, we might get something out of this. Nice, we got a KO. Wow, okay, look at that. We actually got a KO. Can you believe it? Thankfully, pestigores don't actually... Oh, they do have regeneration. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay, yeah, they have regeneration as well. Yeah, I think that's the reason... Oh, yeah, also, NURGLE, I don't believe they have apothecaries, or they don't have the ability to buy an apothecary, and that's the reason why they have regeneration. But their rotters obviously do not have regeneration, so it's a lot easier for us to choose when we, you know, repair ourselves, obviously. But the thing is, with regeneration, it activates almost every single time, for the AI at least. I've gotten super unlucky with that in the NURGLE series, where the enemy actually had regeneration too, and obviously they were very good. Let's just say that. They were very good. Very lucky rolls there. Oh, he's actually pushing my vampire into the ball carrier? Oh, it's because he's gonna kill us with this guy. Oh, okay. I was actually thinking to myself, oh, we're getting a little bit lucky. Oh, no. No, actually, we're not getting lucky right here. No, we're getting a little bit unlucky in actual fact, but there we are. Okay, I think maybe... actually, wait a minute. We may actually have a play here. No, he has to get up first, doesn't he? That's annoying. Yeah, as you can see, look at this. This is literally what would have to be done to make it all the way over there, and he still can't even make it. He has to... He literally failed his bloodlust on getting up. Yeah. That's a thing, isn't it? That's a thing. I can't believe it. Alright, well, yeah. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to roll a blitz to get this guy out of my face. Let's hope that we can actually do some damage, or not. As the case may be. And yeah, that's basically all I have available here. We've only got 6 people out of the running right now, but that is obviously quite a significant number, considering the enemy only has 1. Ah, and he also injured this guy. There's no long-term effect. Alright. Yeah, he's now starting to move because he realizes that he only has 1 turn remaining, basically. He literally only has 1 turn remaining. I actually don't think he can even make it anymore. which is quite funny. He might be able to if he goes for it, but I highly doubt it, actually. Oh, nice. Oh. He still had a roll? He still had a reroll? Okay. I was really... You know, whenever I see attacker down, I always go, yes, yes, please. Please, you know, get yourself knocked out, sir. That would be so nice. And then he's just like, no, I've got to reroll, you know. Oh, wonderful. Alright, so let's actually just work this out real quick. Because this guy has 5 movement allowance, as we know. So he's going to go here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 2 go for it. 6, 7. He can't make it. Not unless he hands off the ball to this guy. And then he might be able to make it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I mean, he could make it if he goes for it twice and doesn't fail. So that's basically what it comes down to at this point. It comes down to a literal go for it if he hands off the ball. If he hands off the ball and they're able to do that successfully, and then they're able to move successfully without tripping, then they're going to score. But from my perspective, there isn't much more I could do here. I just don't have any... Yeah, I don't have any way to get around it, unfortunately. They just completely outmatched us the entire time. And it's actually quite sad because I personally feel like we probably could have won, but I don't know if I made an... Okay, tell me right now. If I made any mistakes, by all means, let me know. Okay, let me know, because I'd like to see whether I can actually... Because from what I remember about this match, I don't think I made any really big mistakes, but that's not strictly, you know, correct. I may indeed have made some mistakes. Wait a minute, can I actually inflict some damage here? Okay, just a stun. Yeah, I would have liked that stun earlier, actually, sir, but yeah, sure, right. Wonderful. Okay, this guy's got bloodlust, so he's obviously going to leave the pitch. That's absolutely fine. I don't have a problem with that because obviously it's the end. So, sure, you know, it basically is the end. Okay, so let's see what he actually decides to do here. Oh no, he's not handing off the ball, so he won't be able to make it. He can't score. He can't score. What an absolute imbecile. He could have made it. See, this is exactly what I was talking about. He literally could have just moved a little bit further with his ball carrier when they had cleared the center area. Remember that? Like, what, 5 turns ago or something like that? When they had cleared the center area really, really nicely? And the guy could have run down the center column right here, and it would have been super, super simple for them to just make a really big amount of movement. But unfortunately, they decided not to do that for some reason, and now they're not going to score. And that's very funny to me, because, well, that means that it's a draw, which is actually great. That's great for my tournament hopes, at least, because obviously every single time you win and every single time you lose, you gain points and so on and so forth, and you need to try to maximize your chances of winning, you know, winning the cup, winning the autumn, isn't it? Autumn? I think I'm in the autumn championship at the moment. So yeah, I've got my last little vampire here, and we're just gonna do some damage with him. Gonna try and kill a rotter, I guess. Oh wow, I literally can't. It's because of this. It's because of this guy's foul appearance, isn't it? Okay, yeah. So as you can see, I literally still can't do any damage because I'm just getting pushes all the time. Just literally pushes all the time. It's annoying. Alright, there you go. That's it. Yeah, the problem with pushes is that you have a much greater chance of getting a push because push is on 2 out of the 6. Oh wow, we actually got some really nice winnings here. Look at this. We got 80,000 in winnings because I rolled a 6. So that's really good. And as you can see, whoa, really? Oh no, look at that. One of my vampires was the MVP. That's actually great. Unfortunately, I barely got any special points right here, or any star points. And so, none of my people leveled up either, and I'm against Bretonia next. Oh no. That's really bad, isn't it? Okay, yeah, so we've got Ensign Redshirt. He's going to miss the next game, which is absolutely fine. We've got Tertiary Adjunct here as well, who is now going to be included in this one. And still everyone is... Look at this. This is the thing. if any of our vampires had just inflicted 1 or 2 armor breaks with a casualty, with an injury associated with it, then they would be leveled up now. And then we'd be able to get something amazing like block or whatever, just to make them a little bit more effective than they would be otherwise. But yeah, unfortunately, that just wasn't the way it is. Anyway, in the next episode, we'll be fighting Rotonia. And they're going to be maybe not that difficult, but let's not count them out just yet, shall we? I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.